and welcome to yet another edition of Newark Schools NOW.
And this is the final show of the 2012-2013 school year. I'm Sarah Rosenau.
And I'm Miranda Simmons. As the school year winds down, there has been lots of busy activities, and we're going to take you out to a few of them.
Recently, Newark High School hosted a very unique and historical event. Judge Craig Baldwin was sworn in as an Ohio 5th District Court of Appeals judge. Blair Castle shares with us the events of that day.
On Friday, April 26, Judge Craig Baldwin was sworn in at Newark High School's own auditorium.
I'm very humbled and very proud. It's nice to represent this community. I'm proud to be from Newark, proud to be from Licking County, and I feel very fortunate to be able to represent our communities in this job and bring a Licking County person to that.
Who helped make this event possible.
He took his oath of office as a judge for Ohio's 5th District Court of Appeals. Students gathered into the auditorium to watch and celebrate one of Newark's alumni and his accomplishments.
We chose Newark High School because I'm a graduate in 1982, and Judge Frost was my mentor as a judge and a lawyer, and he has a judgeship in Columbus in the federal district, and so we thought it would be nice that two Newark High grads could swear each other in. He could swear me in, Newark High grad swearing Newark High grad in front of the school and celebrate some of Newark's success.
Graduating in 1982, he attended Ohio University and Capital University. He became an attorney in 1992. On March 1st, he was appointed to the 5th District Court of Appeals. This appointment made Baldwin the first Licking County judge since the 1930s.
Everybody has dreams, and education's the key. And so for us today, it was an opportunity to showcase for our students in our community a lot of good people who are graduates of Newark that have chased their dreams and have become valuable members of our society. And so that was neat.
We're really, really proud of Craig today for his accomplishments and all of those people sitting on stage, all the people that came from Newark High School, and certainly just overwhelmed with the graciousness of Newark High School and the superintendent and his staff and what they did to make this day happen.
The difference is before I was a judge in Common Pleas Court, which is a trial court, and now I'm in a court of appeals. So anybody that is unhappy with what happens in a trial court appeals to the court I'm in now. So I review appeals from the Court of Common Pleas, my former court.
U.S. Southern District Court Judge Greg Frost swore Baldwin in. Many other graduates of Newark High School spoke during the ceremony.
That's what today was about, recognizing a former graduate who's went on and chased his dreams. And
I think people will benefit from this by it helps to educate kids on different types of jobs and different things that they might want to do, and just help inspire them to do things that they might not think they would do.
As we celebrate our alumni, we also encourage success from our students today. For Newark Schools Now, I'm Blair Castle.
What a special day for the Newark community and our school.
Another great end-of-the-year event was the Newark High School's foreign language trip to Europe. Unfortunately, Courtney Yost did not get to go on the trip, but she did get to talk to a few who did.
I'm here at Newark High School, where all the hype from the foreign language trip is still dying down. Taking a foreign language at Newark High School truly has ways of paying off. The students were offered an exciting experience to travel to both France and Spain this year. 30 people went on this year's trip and had to learn to adjust to the culture.
Well, Spain was really hard because I haven't taken Spanish since freshman and 8th grade year, so that was a little hard. I had to have Bree and Reed teach me everything, but it was okay. And then in Paris, obviously I fit in, and I spoke the language really well, and it was just really easy to adjust to. I felt like I fit in really good. So.
Newark High School has been hosting these trips for many years. The trips don't come free, though. The students have opportunities of raising money through fundraisers provided by the school, including candy bar sales.
They did a variety of things. They definitely, above all, sold candy bars. They sell Anthony Thomas candy bars, and they've been doing that since I was in school. But it's a really good way. Everyone loves chocolate. But also some other things. They sold, I believe, some candles and did some other fundraisers like that.
The trip provided a great sightseeing experience for everyone attending. They witnessed flamenco dancers, visited art museums, ate dinner in the Eiffel Tower, as well as attending a light show there.
We went to Segovia, which was my favorite, Madrid, Toledo, and then that was in Spain. And then in France, we went to Paris. That's it.
It's safe to say the trip was muy bueno. For Newark Schools Now, I'm Courtney Yost.
Sounds like they had a very fun time, don't you think, Sarah?
Oui, oui.
I see what you did there.
This next story doesn't take place in Europe, but it does celebrate a famous European. Each year, the Newark High School Cup and Chaucer Club celebrates the birthday of William Shakespeare. Here's James Leon Moore with a look at this year's Shakespeare Week.
For a long time now, students in Cup and Chaucer have put on a Shakespeare Week on the week that Shakespeare was supposedly born. Throughout the week, lines from plays that Shakespeare wrote are announced on the morning announcements, and students must find an English teacher to give them an answer, and if the answer is correct, they win a prize.
Shakespeare Week has been going on much longer than I've been here. A teacher by the name of Mr. Robert Kazor started it a long time ago, and it was originally a travel program. Kids would get together and they would talk about all things English as they planned a trip to, usually I think it was England.
The week prior, students have an opportunity to buy Shakespeare Week themed t-shirts to wear on the Friday of Shakespeare Week. Students can also buy buttons that earn them candy throughout the week.
Quote contest. Kids have the opportunity to purchase buttons and then they get candy, and we do the t-shirts, which is kind of fun, and we do the cake contest. In the past, we tried to do a costume contest, and we maybe had 10 kids that participated. And we've also tried to do some poster contests, and there again, we had maybe 1 or 2 entrants. And so maybe in the future we'll come back with some of those other contests, but right now we're just kind of sticking to the big ones that kids are really interested in being involved in.
The last event of the week is the cake bake. Students make cakes that match the Shakespeare Week theme. This year's theme was superheroes. I'm James Leon Moore for Newark Schools Now.
Those cakes look super.
And the people who bake them are heroes to me. You recently reported on a dinner event at Sparta Restaurant, didn't you?
That's right, I did. Let's check it out.
Recently at the Sparta downtown, CTAG hosted a dinner for students and parents that are involved in the program.
Back in 2010, Governor Strickland had an education initiative called Closing the Achievement Gap. And if a school district's graduation rate was below 80%, they were required to hire a linkage coordinator, which is my position. And in that position, you attempt to engage students who are at risk of not graduating and get them connected with community services.
Many programs that the students are involved in had speakers come and talk to the parents about what they would do to help everyone involved and how they help out the community.
Whether it be an after-school program, a tutoring program, a restaurant, if they have a positive connection, their chances of graduating increase.
State Farm has been a major contributor to CTAG. They've donated $10,000 to help the students involved to get back on track.
Last year I was involved in this, but we didn't do anything like this.
For Newark Schools Now, I'm Sarah Rosnall.
Students an opportunity.
Looks like a great program. Keep up the good work.
The NHS Choir Boosters recently hosted an indoor garage sale at the high school. Here's senior choir member Rachel Williams with all the details.
On Saturday, April 20th, the Newark Choir Boosters worked together to hold an indoor yard sale in the high school commons to try and raise money for the choir.
Basically, we assign different duties and activities to each different person, so we kind of all conglomerate together as a whole. Most of the donations actually came from the students here at Newark High, as well as teachers and staff, and there were some outside parents, grandparents that wanted to donate just for the fundraiser.
The sale was a success. They raised around $300 total.
This year is kind of unique what we used this fundraiser for. The week after the fundraiser was the day that the kids actually went to the state Ohio Music Education competition in Massillon. So prior to them actually leaving, what we did is we provided dinner for them. So the money and the funding all went toward the dinner.
Although this was the first year of the sale and they did not have any sponsors, they plan to hold the sale again in the future and hope to have organizations that will help sponsor the event.
We just want to thank everyone who actually donated, everyone who came out, and especially to the volunteers who came and helped us. The choir students was a godsend to all of us because everybody pitched in and helped us sort everything, price everything. So thank you to everyone who actually was involved.
For Newark Schools Now, I'm Rachel Williams.
Thank you, Rachel. Finally, the Athletic Booster Club hosted a breakfast for the senior athletes. I got to attend the event. Here's a look at it.
On Thursday, May 16th, senior athletes gathered at Newark High School in the Commons to have some breakfast with friends and family and staff, but also be recognized for their accomplishments throughout the years of high school. Mr. Quackenbush, the athletic director of Newark High School, tells us about the event.
We invited all 54 seniors. They all will receive a gift, and just to show our appreciation for all their hard work the last 6 years, really, from middle school all the way through high school. And then we have different awards that we give out every year.
One of the last times where all the just senior athletes can get together and be recognized as a whole for their accomplishments throughout their high school career.
The awards handed to the seniors give them a boost of confidence for all their hard work and achievements through the years, and asked Ann Tomlinson and Sarah Rosenall how they felt about the whole event.
I'm shocked. I didn't really think I would, get anything, but it's nice. It's a good surprise.
It was really fun. I enjoyed getting breakfast for free, which was kind of cool. And it was really nice to see all the seniors all together, dressed up, getting awards, and just feeling really good about themselves.
The breakfast and all the decorations were organized by Pam Evans and Joanne McLean, who did a wonderful job. Overall, it was a great way for the seniors to spend some last moments with each other at the end of their high school year. From Newark Schools Now, I'm Miranda Simmons.
Hey, I made the story! Congrats to all the graduating senior athletes.
That brings us to the close of this show and to the season of Newark Schools Now. Be sure to look for up-to-date information about New York City schools on our district's Twitter feed, Facebook page, and YouTube channel.
We had a great time bringing you news and information from around the school district all year. We hope you've enjoyed our shows.
From all of us graduating seniors from Newark Schools Now, thank you for watching and be sure to tune in next year for a new season.
Bye!